Hi everyone. Recently, when I posted videos on side hustles and extra income ideas, a lot of you reached out to me saying that you were interested in creating a YouTube channel of your own and asking me how much did I make on my YouTube channel this year. So today I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to talk about how much money did I really make out of my YouTube channel in 2024. I'm also going to talk a little bit about my YouTube journey. I'm going to talk about the learnings and the mistakes that I made and how I've recovered from that. So stay tuned. We're going to do it as a weekly series because what I want to do this week onwards is bring a lot of you along in your YouTube journey as well and share insights every week with you. We're going to go behind the scenes. We're going to talk about what I'm learning each week, how my channel is progressing week over week, what are the trending topics, what are the new features that are being released. The goal being that I can help you all in your YouTube journey. And by the end of this journey, the hope is that you all will be monetized and YouTube would be a substantial source of income for each one of us. So I'm building a community out here and I need all of you to come in, support and comment and help each other out so we can help each other make YouTube a substantial source of income for all of us. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, please. Click on the notification bell icon and continue to comment on these videos so that we can share the knowledge. Now, let's get started. I'm going to go behind the scenes. I'm going to share some of the data and analytics from my YouTube channel. I'm going to talk about 2024 specifically, but also bring in some insights from previous years because I did start this channel a few years ago with a goal that this channel is going to be a supplemental source of education for all my coaching clients because I coach people on career development, I coach them on interviewing skills, and I coach them on how to fast track their leadership career in corporate environment. So let's get started. Let's go into the details. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to go behind the scenes and talk about November a little bit because my channel has substantially grown in 2024. I started the channel in 2022 and that's when I started getting a lot of comments from YouTube freelancers who would reach out to me saying, hey, your SEO strategy is not correct. You're not reaching in front of the audience that you want to reach. And I hired one of these freelancers to help me out and help me get the word out about my channel and help me with the SEO strategy because I wasn't good at it. I didn't realize that their strategy wasn't the strategy that was going to work for me. While their strategy helped me get subscribers and get through that 4,000 mark, the monetization mark, these subscribers were really not subscribers who were interested in my niche. And that's why I didn't see the channel grow up until end of 2023. So what I had to do was I had to change my strategy, trust my gut, and take matters in my hand and really work on my YouTube channel. So some of the data that you're going to see today is going to be reflective of that. So in November, as you can see, the views were just about 2,000 views that I got. The watch time was around 68 hours. I did gain 77% more subscribers than October. In November of 2024, I got 53 subscribers and my estimated revenue was around $6.50. Now, I want to clarify a couple of things over here. As I mentioned, this channel was primarily created not from a perspective of monetizing it, but from a perspective of providing supplemental resources to my coaching clients. And that's what it is focused on. You'll see a lot of leadership topics. You'll see a lot of career development topics. You'll see a lot of technology topics on this channel. Typically, these are not the topics that are hot and trending when it comes to YouTube. So there are less bidders and less brands who want to put ads in front of these kind of videos. And that's why you're going to see the RPM and the CPM low for these kind of videos. This is a strategic decision that I have made because I want to keep focusing on the leadership development, career development topics, and also focus on financial freedom and how people can build multiple sources of income so that they are not just reliant on a job to keep them up and going. And that's the focus area that I want to continue on. My hope is that the YouTube algorithm and strategies are going to change as they see more and more people moving towards gig economy, more and more people embarking on technology, this is going to change and the RPM and CPM will go up for the topics like this. So with that being said, these are my November stats. Now let's move on to December stats. In December, as you can see, the subscribers went up to 70. I had an estimated revenue of about $15. The watch time, if you look at it, increased substantially in December. It was 151% more than what it was in November, and the views almost doubled. It was 152% of November. So as you can already see, it started getting better in December. In my opinion, December of last year, December of 2024 was my best month. So that's how much I made when it comes to December. Now let's talk about the whole year. In 2024, I gained just about 30,000 views. My subscribers went up by 500. The watch hours were close to 890 and the estimated revenue was $84.74. Now, YouTube has a threshold. YouTube only pays you once you meet the threshold of $100. So if I look at my lifetime income, I did meet that threshold. So in January, I'm going to get a check of about $110, which is going to be my first income that lands into my bank account from YouTube. And I'm super excited about it. I couldn't have done it without you. I know it might seem like nothing, and it is almost negligible, but the joy of getting the first paycheck from YouTube remains, and I'm so grateful to each one of you for that. So that's how much I made last year and how much I'm going to get. I want to take you behind the scenes though, and I want you to have a good understanding of a couple of things. First, my biggest learning in this journey has been that if people reach out to you, or if they're freelancers who are reaching out to you to help you with your SEO strategy, to help you get monetized, please be very, very careful of what you sign up for. In my opinion, if I wouldn't have taken that help from that freelancer to get the SEO strategy in place, I would have been better off, because ever since I've stopped that and I've started focusing on uploading meaningful content at regular cadence, what I have seen is that my channel has been growing every month. And that's what you're looking for. YouTube is not a quick money making scheme. To be successful on YouTube, as I've seen with my channel and I'm seeing with the channel of some other people whom I know, you require consistency and you require persistence and you require patience. So yes, SEO strategy is important, thumbnails are important, but it's also very, very important that you have the right strategy in place. And I'm going to talk about some of that in the series that I talked about. Every week, I'm going to bring up one topic to share insights with you and settings and all those details. So one thing that I want to talk about is this panel over here, which gives you insight on when your viewers are on YouTube. And this was very, very helpful to me. Remember that when you're a small channel, you don't get that kind of information. This panel becomes available to you only when you are getting a certain number of views every week. And this panel wasn't available to me. So I was experimenting a lot with my upload times and my upload days. What that did was it gave a signal to the YouTube platform that I was not consistent, that I was not showing up at the same time on the YouTube channel to make content available for my audience. And this is one critical thing that I've learned. So although now I upload videos on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays every week, I noticed that the videos that I upload on Sundays and on Tuesdays do not get that kind of viewership as the videos that I upload on Thursdays do. I still consistently upload on those 3 days. And that is because I want to show YouTube platform that I am consistent, that I show up on the same time, that I am a reliable YouTube creator, and the YouTube platform can get behind me and help me disseminate my videos to the broader YouTube audience. So I'm going to continue that at least for 6 months to see how it goes. Now, another thing that I want to highlight over here is that I did experiment a lot with shorts. And my analysis shows that anytime I upload a short within 48 hours of releasing a video, it kills the viewership of my long form video. Now, I've done enough research and tried to read about it. There's no data that says that, except for the data that sits in my YouTube channel that tells me that anytime I upload a short, it has an impact on my previous video and the next video that I'm going to upload. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pause from shorts. I keep experimenting with them once in a while, but I'm going to take a pause from those to really focus on my long form video. Also, what I want to show you over here is this aspects, formats that your viewers watch. So basically for me, my viewers watch videos, they watch shorts, and they watch live streams. So really, if I continue the cadence of my videos, I'm still going to get the mind share that I require to be successful as a YouTube creator. The second thing that I want to talk about is the subscriber bell notifications. So look over here. So really, if you look at it, I have over 2000 subscribers, but only 117 subscribers have turned on all notifications. And only 76 have turned on all notifications from my channel. So this helps me understand why it takes time for some of my videos to pick up, because my audience has not clicked on the notification bell icon. They don't get notified every time I release a new video, and hence they miss out on the content that I produce. And that's why it's really, really important to remind your audience every week in every video to subscribe to your channel and hit on the notification bell icon, because that's how your videos are going to get in front of them, and that's how they can make the most out of your videos. Here is some more data point to substantiate that. If you really look at the watch time from subscribers, 92% of the audience that hits my channel has really not subscribed. Only 8% have subscribed. So that's why that reminder becomes really, really important. Another data point that I want to touch over here is in terms of subtitles. Now, a lot of people have reached out to me asking me if they should invest in somebody professionally creating subtitles for them. Really, based on my channel and the analytics that I've seen with a few other channels, there's a big number of audience that watches videos without subtitles. So as long as you're creating your videos in a universal language like English is, I think you're fine without investing your money in subtitles. You can invest that kind of money in some kind of research or editing tools if you want to invest that money. But really on subtitles, I think you can avoid that for some time. A lot of my viewers, as you can see over here, 35% of them also watch English subtitles. Now the YouTube's AI algorithm for automated subtitles is really very good. So at this point, I really don't think there is a need for me to invest in English subtitles. If you think otherwise while watching this video and you really think that I need to invest in subtitles, please let me know in the comments. Another thing that I want to talk about is age and gender. This is an important piece of information, especially as you start thinking about what is going to be your content strategy over the next year. So if you look at it, 62% of my audience is actually male and 37% of it is female. And that's in line with what I've seen in the industry. If you look at leadership, if you look at technology, if you look at career growth, and if you look at the gap that exists in the corporate world in terms of gender parity, it is to be expected that there'll be more men on my channel than women. And that's because if you look at the corporate world, there are more men in the leadership roles than women are. And that's why this data makes sense to me. Now, ideally, I would want some gender parity to be there in the corporate world, and I would want more women to land on my channel and find value in the channel, but we're not there yet. That is the goal. Now let's talk about another important aspect, which is age. And this is important because sometimes when your channel is not growing as you expect it to grow, you start questioning yourself and you start asking, is my channel reaching the right kind of audience? Am I creating content that's valued by the audience that I want to reach? And this data proves that for me. If I look at the gender, if I look at the age group, we're talking about individual contributors, we're talking about leaders. So look at the age group, 25 to 34, 39%, 35 to 44, the age group that I am in. is 38%. And then there are people from 45 to 54 as well. So this data actually tells me that the niche that I wanted to work in, the kind of audience that I wanted to reach out to and educate, my video content is resonating with that audience. So that's it for today. Those are all the details that I wanted to share in today's video. Next week, we're going to be talking about another set of analytics. We're going to be talking about how many people did I reach out to, how many of them were subscribers, what was the view count. I'm also going to be taking you behind the scenes, and we're going to talk a little bit about revenue and trends as well. And I'm going to share insights for you from that. So continue watching. Please send in your comments. Please send in your questions. I want to build a community where each of us helps each other to grow. And that's what the goal is with this channel. Have a successful week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.